Hello guys, welcome back to my channel .NET Go. Our today's session is .NET Framework languages. In the previous session, we have discussed about the overview of .NET Framework. So I strongly recommend it you if you don't haven't watched that video. So please go and watch that video first. Okay, then you will understand why we are conducting even this video, right? For going further, I strongly recommend it you. Okay, in the next slide. Yeah, so here our today's session is about the .NET framework languages, right? So here I am having a small diagram. If you can see in this diagram, I have mentioned three languages. Okay, these are the three languages I have mentioned. These three languages are belongs to .NET framework. Why it is belongs to .NET framework? Because first reason is .NET framework is developed by Microsoft. Okay, right? And these three languages also developed by Microsoft only. Okay, so the Microsoft developed this three language for easily so that a developer can easily develop application in .NET framework itself, and then those application uh, will be easily deployed also in .NET framework, or it can be run also in .NET framework. That is why Microsoft developed these three programming languages. So the first programming language, if you can see, is Visual Basic, and the second one is C sharp, and then the third one is F sharp. Okay, so Visual Basic, C sharp and F sharp. Okay, now as a developer you have to learn, it is enough to learn only one programming language. Okay, you don't have to learn three of them. You don't have to learn Visual Basics also, you don't have to learn C sharp also along with Visual Basics, and then F sharp also. So no need of learning three different programming languages for same purpose. Okay, so here in our .NET full stack developer training program, okay, here we will go with C sharp. Okay, why we will go with C sharp? Now that point we will discuss in our later slide. So yes, this is the slide I'm talking about. Like here we are having a small C sharp overview. Okay, so in this overview, if you can see, I have couple of points about C sharp, that why we will learn the C sharp programming language among the three programming language which belongs to .NET framework. So the first point is that C sharp is a programming language developed by Microsoft that runs on the .NET framework. Now this point is pretty straightforward, like as I have told you earlier, that this language rather than these languages, that Visual Basic, C sharp and F sharp, so all of these languages are developed by Microsoft, and these languages can easily run on .NET framework. Okay, even using these languages you can develop an application also in .NET framework, right? And the second point is C sharp is a widely used language of all time. Now this is a point which you can say that okay, that is why we will learn the C sharp language particularly, because the C sharp language nowadays is a pretty famous programming language. If you go in any project which having a .NET technology, which develops any product by .NET technology, maximum of project supports C sharp. Maximum of project management, those project management wants resource who are well knowledge in C sharp or well experienced in C sharp. That's why we'll straight away go and we will start learning C sharp in our later programming this program session. In the future tutorial sessions, we will deeply learn about every concepts of C sharp. And then the third point, now this point is very important. Okay, I'll repeatedly I'll tell that this point is very important. Like C sharp is a object oriented programming language. Now I believe everyone who are watching this video must have heard before also that object oriented programming language, right? This particular word I believe you guys heard previously also. This is not the first time. Okay, you heard this word called object oriented programming language. Okay, if you heard this word first time, or if already heard this language, or something, or very much about this particular thing, still I'll say that please repeat this particular word 10 to 20 times to you know uh, get this word clearly in your mind. Because because how many days you will be in this profession in software developer, I don't know, but uh, in the last day, when you will retire, at that time also, in the last day also, you have to remember like what is object oriented programming language. The short form is oops. It is that important, right? So I requested all of you that clearly get this word in your mind, that object oriented programming language. Okay, so C sharp is also a object oriented programming language. Okay, now what is object oriented programming language, and what are all the concepts of object oriented programming language? Okay, those we will discuss in our future sessions, right? And then the fourth point is C sharp mostly used in the business layer. Okay, so C sharp is mostly used in the business layer. Now you guys must have a question like what is business layer? If you guys know what is a business layer, then that is fantastic. That is very good. Okay, but those who don't know what is a business layer, I'm talking about here, that what is a business layer, right? So for those guys, I'll say that don't worry about it. We will have a different session completely based on this. That one application should have 5 to 7 layers in it. Okay, so business layer is one of them. And what are all the works we can done in business layer, those things we will discuss separately in our different session. And for now you can remember that by using C sharp we can mostly work in our business layer. Okay, and then the last point is C sharp is used to develop web apps, desktop apps, mobile apps, games, and other things also. So so by this point you can get it very clear that if you learn C sharp, then you can able to develop any type of application in which will learn different on different environments. Right, after learning C sharp, you can develop a web application also, or you can develop a desktop application also, or you can develop a mobile application also. There are many other things like web services, APIs, and games also you can develop by C sharp. Okay, so that's it from my side in this session. And thank you very much guys for watching this video. I hope you like this video, you understood the points which I want to convey to you. If you have any query, okay, please comment below. I'll surely try to came up with a convenienced reply on your query. And please watch the previous sessions also, so you can easily understand all the progress of your own. in this training program. So thank you very much, guys. Have a good day. Thank you.